good, everybody out there? If you are new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's talk about it. Alright, so I'm gonna do Eastern Conference Finals game 1 and 2 on this one video since I missed game 1, right? Woo! Man, I might have to eat some crow. Look like crow is on the menu. Fried crow, southern fried, with hot sauce on it. Because I don't think Toronto's coming out the East, man. You know, two things that I didn't count on. One, that Toronto would play so terrible. I know this is only game 1 and 2 on the road, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of Toronto, man. Kyle Lowry has stepped up, which is a shock to me because I've always thought Kyle Lowry was one of the most overrated players in the NBA. I'm not saying he's not good. He's just not the superstar everybody paints him to be. He's a serviceable point guard to me. Him and George Hill are pretty much the same in my eyes. Because Kyle Lowry, even though he gets the fanfare, he don't show up in the postseason. So I put him and George Hill in the same category. Serviceable point guard. Serviceable point guard. That's Kyle Lowry. Now, to his credit, he's been stepping up. He's been being aggressive, knocking down big shots. Of course, he's a defensive liability, so that's a problem. Let's see. Ibaka coming up short. He's coming up small. He's doing all right on the defensive end, but offensively, he's coming up small. Marc Gasol, I'm going to need to see a little bit more out of Marc Gasol. Not happy with the production that we're getting out of Marc Gasol. Rest of the team, it just seems like everybody's like kind of waiting around for Kawhi to do his thing. And Kawhi is doing his thing, but he can't carry them. He can't. And, you know, I said before that I thought Kawhi was the closest thing to Jordan since Jordan. Even Jordan couldn't carry the Bulls. Not past no monsters. And that's what he playing right now. Jordan didn't carry the Bulls past no monsters. None. You know what I mean? If the Utah Jazz would have played the Chicago Bulls in the finals and he didn't have Scottie Pippen and all of the, you know, Ron Harper and all of the requisite parts around them, they're not gonna win. Jordan put up big numbers, but they're not gonna win. And I mean, it's evident. He was, you know, put out of the playoffs his first, 9 seasons, 9 times, something like that, 6 or 7. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so yeah, he didn't start winning until he started getting a team around him. So this brings me to Toronto. He got a team around him. I just don't understand why they're not playing. I just don't get it. I do credit Milwaukee's defense partially, but I mean, the production is not good. And I mean, they can turn it around, but you know, you can tell a lot about a game, about, you know, a team. You know, you can tell a lot about a series based on the wins and losses. You know what I'm saying? Just watching how they lost. And, you know, how they lost the second game was on par with how they lost the first game. You know, they could make adjustments or whatever, but one thing that Milwaukee got going for them is that they have a really good coach. I'm really high on Mike Budenholzer. I think he's top 5 coaches in the league. I don't know where I rank him exactly, but he's top 5 coaches in the league. So, another thing I didn't count on was Giannis Antetokounmpo actually getting better. He still is. I don't think we've seen the best of him in these postseason. He's balling. And I think Shaq was right. Of course, Shaq was a center. Giannis is a power forward, small forward, whatever he is. Power forward, I guess, right? You know, this age of positionless basketball is easy to get through. You know, it's easy for the positions to get lost in transition. But they play different positions. But man, Giannis is, even more so than LeBron when LeBron came into the league. LeBron came into the league, he was a monster too. First 5 games, he was a monster. But he was a physical monster in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, he was just faster than everybody, could jump higher than everybody. Wasn't necessarily stronger than everybody. He was stronger than some of the people in the league, but he wasn't stronger than everybody. He'd go up against like Carmelo Anthony, dudes like that. He always struggled in the strength department. Giannis is the strongest dude in the NBA. Like, he's a monster. He's a monster. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even a beast. He's not an animal, because an animal can be tamed. He's not a beast, because a beast can be tamed. It's a little harder, but he's a monster. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about a monster. Kill it. Wooden stake through the heart. Silver bullets. That's it. And that's Giannis, man. He's a monster. His ability to, first of all, play downhill. The physicality, man. Like, man, he's throwing 2 or 3 dudes at him, man, and he's still finishing. You know, his length and his physicality, his strength, and his agility on top of that. Like, he's long, he's big, he's strong, and he's agile. You know, so when they throw 2-3 bodies at him, you know, try to keep him from the lane, he still find a way to get that arm out there, layup. And then he's going to the line, and he's hitting the free throws. And he's knocking down perimeter shots. And he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has some fine-tuning to do to his game, but he's a complete package. You know what I mean? And the package that he's wrapped in is like Karl Malone on steroids. It's not even like LeBron. It's like Karl Malone on steroids. You know what I'm saying? He's huge, man. He's huge. And what's also huge is the way that his supporting cast is stepping up. Chris Middleton out there looking like Kevin Durant with the shot, not necessarily with the handles and you know, creating off the dribble. But I mean, he's pulling up from 30, 40 feet, man. Brook Lopez has turned back into the Brook Lopez from Brooklyn. He's balling. And the rest of the pieces around him, Eric Bledsoe is balling. I mean, the Bucks is balling, man. They balling. They balling. And based on what I see, I don't see Toronto coming out the East. I picked them to come out the East in the beginning of the season, but I don't see them coming out the East, man. I just think Milwaukee's too much. They're too much. And Giannis, it seems like as the playoffs is going, he's getting better. And he's getting better. He's getting better. He's playing better. He's getting better. You know, and it's scary. It's really scary to think that he has more that he hasn't shown. He's going to take over this league. He's going to take over this league. Like LeBron retire and KD gets a little bit older, especially if KD goes to anywhere, you know, the Knicks or wherever else, because they're not going to become contenders. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you come to the East, you still have to deal with Giannis. And, you know, I don't think Kevin Durant and Kyrie with the Knicks is going to be enough to deal with Giannis and the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? His best bet to stay with Golden State, to keep his insurance policy going. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit longer. But yeah, the Bucks, man. The Bucks. I mean, I knew that they were going to be good this year. As soon as they got Mike Budenholzer, I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna be title contenders. But you know, I didn't think that they were gonna be this good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Game 3 is in Toronto. We'll see how they do. I'm picking the Bucks to win that too. You know, in Toronto. Well, I'm picking the Bucks to win. I'm picking the Bucks to win one game in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going. I think they might. Well, I think Toronto is going to come out and play, and then I think the next game in Toronto, the Bucks is going to win. I think they're going to, you know, they got smacked around. They're going to come out Toronto at home in front of the home crowd, that hype, you know, Jurassic Park crowd. I think they're going to ball, but then I think they're going to drop the ball in the next game at home. So, tell me what you think. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's talk about it. And I'm out. Peace.
You're listening to the sounds of